Alright, so first off, like I say, Kal, Alal, Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushai, Bashem, Rakakadash. Go honors the apostle of every stone. Shout out to brothers in the highways and byways. You know, pushing this Lord now, sincere to the truth. And I shout out to all you helps and them sisters out there. Right where the Hebrew Israelites, namely the camp from Jamaica. Once again, we're here in the highways and byways. We're going to proclaim this truth unto you. Right, as like you say, you know, the more you sit there, the more you sit out here, right, at the closer we come to the end. Right, because right now, with undeniable, you know, in that time, right, things are happening right now, you know, in the society where, you know, people can't look on anymore to say, you know, it's a conspiracy, right? You know, things have become more and more evident. As we were using somebody yesterday, you know, the thing that were happening, no, let me think I will start. So the concept was that she's saying that, you know, from ever since she's been hearing that, you know, you've got to come clean planet, are we in the last days, you know, whatever. May explain to her the difference between 1990, right, and 2021 is that things are making themselves clear, right, but not in a vague way, it is being very defined, right, because things that we've been speaking about as even they are possible for us, even 1990, right, have made themselves more clear and more in detail evident, right, case and point, the RFID chip. Right, in 1990, you know, in 1990, you're talking about radio frequency identification, you know, implant device, right, which is the MOB, right? You know, anybody at that time will say, you know, you're crazy. And here in 2021, right? I mean, that is what is becoming the new norm, right? So it fuels your faith for wonder, you know, what's next. Right, because, you know, speaking things, prophesying things then, rather, right, and living it, right, it's a totally different experience. All right. Right, because you speak it, right, and you say, you know, you speak it, you know, you have faith, you know, the things that we have believed, that's why you speak it, right, but when you see them start manifest in front of your eyes, you have a different feeling altogether, right, and I don't know, that is what we're experiencing right now. Right, because think of we've been speaking for years. We are seeing it manifest in front of our eyes. Right, so it only all it does is fuel you for the next stage. Right, because the Lord tell you that listen, this is what's gonna happen. This is what you need to do. This is what you shouldn't do. So if we see these things start happen, that the Lord said it's gonna happen, then it automatically fuel you into the things that He say you need to do, and things you don't and right, go ahead.
This is on verse. Verse 3.
Yeah.
So for the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak.
Right, he said the vision is for an appointed time. So back in 1990, or in the 80s or whatever, when people used to say, God accompanying word, that was not the appointed time. Right, that 2000. Right, the vision wasn't speaking. That year 2000, the vision wasn't speaking. Right, but it is evident now that the vision is speaking. Right, back in 2010, when we start on the road, start bridge. Right, we know we used to say certain things. Right, we used to speak about. They said the other day. We used to speak about martial law. Right, we used to speak about NATO come up against, you know, America. The peace that in the war. You know, we used to speak about all that. Right, but in 2010, even at 2010, it never began to manifest itself. Right, as though we used to speak about the MOB, that charagma, right, but it was manifesting itself, right. We can remember, I see a girl today, where me personally, I can remember I tell her, in a 20, I think it was 2010 or 2011, you remember that Rasta girl, she gave me Sasha, something like that, Sasha or something like that, me can remember personally telling her, you know, that she come to the camp, I would tell her that, not long from now, you're gonna see riots, and civil unrest in the streets, right? And the RFID chip being announced on a World War scale by 2012. No, the truth is, maybe it never played out way, but we see it today, me remember, I may say, no, you know, but look where we are now, because it is being introduced, right, from an international scale, right? Right now, we're under siege by the governments worldwide, right? We have experienced certain stage of martial law in this country, Jamaica, right? Because even though we're under an island-wide curfew, you have to come up through it by a certain time, right, and which is martial law, right, and around the world, you know, we've been seeing civil unrest pop up, you know, over the years come to know, but now all the unrest that's taking place is under the same banner.
Worldwide.
Right, worldwide under the same banner for the same reason.
So like when it's a protest in Jamaica, now we say a protest.
I would say a protest in Jamaica with our early speaker last week. Right, so hey, we at that point where these prophecies are becoming undeniable. As just said, the vision is speaking. Right, and it is undeniable. Right, you have people right now bug out of their minds because they're uncertain of their future. Right, and hey, and I tell you this, we're now in the year 2021. Right, the powers that be, them what they say is that they want everything to be finished by before 2030, because as according to the vision, the sustainable development vision 2030 is that in 2030 is not going to be the initiation of their new global system or new world order. It is already going to be the norm. It's going to be achieved. So in a sense, they have about say 7 years to get there. Can you press it back?
Guess what? They're going to break loose.
Yes, man.
They're going to have to create a chaos.
Right.
Solution. So we're entering into the chaos, man. And hey, they may not reach. They may not reach 2030, man.
They're not going to reach there.
Yeah, because in the midst of the chaos, heights of the chaos, the Lord is going to disappoint him, man.
God.
You know what I mean? So this world order, the reset, as they would say, it's a pipe dream of the so-called white man. Them grasp it, man. You can see it. Yeah. You know? Because the people are stupid, people are finished, man. But if it was up to the people alone, they would have gone through. But hey, you have other forces at play, man. You have other forces at play. You have the Lord, you have the angels,
God.
and you have the elect.
God.
Contend with it. See? So there's an obstacle.
God.
You know? And that obstacle is to see that they don't reach your destination.
God.
Yeah?
Let me cancel this before you go on. So the girl asked me, you know, with our whole situation, and she asked me, you know, so what going to stop these men if them have everything so under control? So we say there are two things, you know, we bring these men to their knees, right? We bring them under fear. The first thing, right, was when the prophets, the Harris and the barriers, right? And the second thing is the more than the angels let themselves manifest.
Yeah.
Right, because that is proof, as the act there's an obstacle that is standing between them and their goal. Right, and that is proof that, as the scripture said, that they're not going to achieve it. You can go ahead.
Okay, now we'll go 2 and verse 3.
Right.
For the vision is yet for an appointed time,
God.
but at the end it shall speak and not lie. So
Right.
carry, wait for it,
God.
because it will surely come, it will not tarry.
He said, hey, the scripture said, will surely come, it will not carry out, because the vision is for an appointed time. So the point is that when it gets to that time, when the vision to manifest itself, right, it's not going to delay. There's nothing that can delay it.
No, but turn back again,
Right,
and
and it's not
deter
can.
and come another day and something like that. Yeah, when everything starts kick off, man. I hate that, you know what I mean? It's gonna accelerate right into the destruction of this kingdom, man.
God.
You know? And a matter of fact, we're actually entering our phase where things gonna spiral out of control. Ever since last year, when we're entering this new gear that so-called white man ship himself, you know, towards this goal, you know, you don't new gear, things start faster, you know, and that's what's going on now. You're picking up speed to this goal, but I'm meeting and ask them, I look up in my light post. Yep, that's what's gonna happen. Now I'm gonna reach the finish line. You know? Run off a road and everything they are going with him. Yeah, man. Yeah?
And because he's actually facing his agenda, yeah, right? So it's not him, because the more he start facing his agenda, the more he reach the finish line, yeah,
God,
the more he reach him in.
What him don't know is the Most High agenda, right? It's a part of the Most High filtering process.
Hey, because these men believe that they have the set game locked, you know, the mind control thing, you know, you have the people, you know, a certain level of mind control, you know. So I figure more or less that look. You know, they have the whole thing locked, man. Or we can sway the people in any direction we want to sway them. You know, them actually dump down, we tell them all to move since this alleged crisis start. And they believe it. And they fall in for it. Hook, line and sinker. Even if them tell them the truth about it, they still don't believe, you know, contrary to the narrative that was fed from before. So him think him up everything locked. You know, it's a simple thing. Like cheese, like hot knife through butter. You know what I mean? That's how I'm feeling. Feel like this thing, mob this thing in them grass, like hot knife through butter, man. Smooth and easy, man, but you feel. But hey, I'm saying you're gonna be disappointed, yeah?
Job 20 and verse 22 says, in the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits.
Right. Because him think, him have it, man. You know? And they're gonna be all celebrated already. You know what I mean? Because him get the people where he want them, man. You know what I mean? All these years him a plan to do this and now him do it, him realize it was a success. You know? The illusion is a success, man.
Right.
So him now eager to move to the next step. Because the first phase was a success, you know, to him. You know? So when you feel like the whole thing complete now, you know, when you feel like as if everything is complete, then trouble will come, you know?
Every hand of the wicked shall come upon him when he is about to fill his belly.
The scripture mentioned wicked there, it's not talking about wicked as in the wicked, like wicked, it's speaking about the poor man. Right? Hebrew where it comes from. Right? Ironball, which means basically going back to what? Laborer. As I can read in the book of James. You know what I mean? The laborers that reap down his fields. What is the word that should be there in the translation? Laborer. Yeah, go on, brother.
Because when he is about to fill his belly, Yahweh shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him.
Right.
And shall rain it upon him while he is eating.
Right. So meanwhile he is trying to implement this great reset in the midst of the process of his transhumanist ideas for the people. You know? Feel like him have it all together now. Then sudden destruction upon him, man. Lord is gonna rain down fire upon him. You know?
He shall flee from the iron weapon, and the bow of steel shall strike him through.
What is the iron weapon? Nuclear missiles, man. Those are the iron weapons. ICBM missiles, man. ICBM.
It is drawn and cometh out of the body, yea, the different sword cometh out of his gall, terrors are upon him.
I look, man, when those missiles come and fall from the sky, the same time, God the Overshire is going to make his arrival, and the angels, man, blasting things hell and back, coupled with the fire that come from the bombs, man. That's how the thing will get wrapped up. Yeah? One way to know, you know. For the so-called white man is one way even to know if we're talking the truth. You start now, it's going to reach that point. So the only way you're going to have to know, man. And he knows that the war is coming, man. Because he's part of the orchestration of the war. You know what I mean? So when shit goes out, when you have a plan, then you will know. You don't have to believe now. You know what I mean? You know our intent is not for you to believe. And the majority of the world is not for you to believe, man. So there's going to be right now, the only purpose out here is to be a testimony against them.
Some did not believe with
it doesn't take even the whole of our nation to believe. You can put to death any amount of you feel like you want to put to death. The Lord doesn't care about that. But the Lord of an elect, you know, who is going to bring through the whole ordeal. You know? So stick up who you want to stick up with the magic potion. Mess up who you want to mess up. You know? At the end of the day, the Lord is the one who create the genetics of men. And he's the one who bring forth the spirits, man, and anything you do to the children of Israel, man, the Lord is gonna fix that. At the end of the day, come back in the kingdom, man. So hey, all your work's gonna be vain. It's vain. Trying to destroy the nation of Israel is vain. You cannot destroy the spirits, man. You can't, you just can't. You can't stop the cycle from going on, man. Man is a real madman, you know. Hopeless madman.
Psalms 2 verse 1. Why do the heathen range and the people imagine a vain thing?
Vain, man. Vain. Not gonna come to nothing, eh? What?
The kings of the earth set themselves, and the rulers take counsel together against the Lord and against his anointed.
Tell me that. Tell me that. Tell me that. This is not what manifesting right now. All the world leaders right now having a conspiracy against the people. What people? The people of the Lord, man. You have Bro Pod in Jamaica. Yes, I call him that. You know? In Jamaica. Eh? Yeah, I call him that. Hey, you know, ready to be called in the form of God in your time. Okay? You're not even a judge. You know what I mean? Much less, he's not a just judge. You know what I mean? He have absolutely no power. He's a puppet. So you don't deserve the title of Allah higher man. You know what I mean? Yeah, he's a beast. As the brother said, boot beast. You know? So all these leaders conspire against the people. Right now to basically change them over from what the Lord make them as to what they want them to be. As if the people is theirs. The Lord's position, trying to defile the position of the Lord. You know, and everybody take part of the conspiracy, trust me. You have the Almighty. Where's the Almighty? Where is this Almighty? Where is this Almighty? Well, you'll soon see. You'll soon see. You know what I mean? First you have to do the thing that deserve the judgment, so when the judgment show up itself, then you will understand. You know what I mean? They can't know before the judgment comes. You have to do the thing first. Like saying, where is this Almighty? You have to convict it in your mind that the Lord does not exist in whatsoever way you think. Then He's going to show Himself. Then you will be confounded as hell. And then you know why the hell you're being destroyed, man. Yeah? Right. What a word.
Say, let us break their bonds asunder
Right.
and cast away their cords from us. He that sitteth in the heavens shall laugh.
So the Lord Yahweh is laughing at you people. Hey, we laughing. When them give you the excuse to what they are doing right now, and it makes no sense. They laugh, man. Say, well, okay. Well, the people stupid, but the ones that basically trying to make the plot themselves stupid, man. Because of the people they even they have any form of, you know, they're not see through the whole thing. You can't even lie, man. Biggest liar can't even lie. You know what I mean?
It says, the Lord shall have them in derision, then shall He speak unto them in His wrath, and vex them in His sore displeasure. So yet have I set my king upon my holy hill of Zion.
You know what I mean? So yeah, look, man, at the end of the day, there's a lot of a conclusion to the whole matter, man. A lot of a conclusion. Hey, funny how the mark of the creature basically mentioned in the scriptures for years, and you just find yourself just have to do it. Just find yourself, just have to do it. Don't care what, you just find yourself doing it, man. You don't have a choice. You don't have your own will, man. Or our spirit's guiding you right into the prophecies, yeah. See, it's not optional for you to move away from what the prophecy requires of you to do. It's not an option, man. You're going to have to just do what the Lord set up for you to do. And hey, and each day pass, you know, each day pass, you make the whole possibility of the scriptures fulfill more and more. You know, the whole week last week I was reading articles dealing with Elon Musk and his neural lace. Neuralink. You know what I mean? And he's so, what you gonna call that now? Yeah, he's so enthused with the whole thing. You know what I mean? He's excited to start roll it out for the people. That's the mark in your head, man. That's the mark in your head. You know? Then you have the Pentagon come down there speaking about the mark in your hand. Although it's been out from a longer while, but it's going to be standard government issue. Not going to be some local man on one corner who are testing out for us in their own little business. It's going to be a standard government issue, man. You know what I mean? Just like how this thing now is a government, the whole stubborn, whatsoever. That's a job. It's government run. The whole program right now is government run. Just the same way it's gonna be like with the RFID chip, man. Which is the mark of the creature, man. You know? One.
And this so Job 21 and verse 19. God laid up his iniquity for his children. He rewarded him, and he shall know it.
What do you mean by the Lord lay up his iniquity for his children? But the thing is, over millennia, this man been doing all this dirt, you know what I mean, and haven't yet paid the full price for it as yet. Those that can say our nation, what poor nation, them suffer all the consequences of what they did, man. Up to this minute, Israel has been in suffering. Up to this day, the scriptures of this day we're in our captivity. But you have this man, get where? How much years I count in the book of Psalms, the Lord say, oh, you think that he must all together such as himself. You know? Because he will continue to do wickedness and now get judgment. But hey, guess what the Lord of the Lord stir up all for your children, man. You know, a matter of Isaiah 14 tell you, prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquity of their fathers. So, but these men come to inherit this time around is the judgment, man, for all the foreparents has done. Well, matter of fact, you are your foreparents, man. You are the ones that led us into captivity, man, in the reincarnation. Hey, to hell with who don't believe that. Scripture speak about reincarnation. We don't care. Yeah? All them crackers back, man. Same crackers are back, trying to give you a stubborn job. You know what I mean? They are here again. And guess what? They are here to inherit. Are they here to reap what they have sown, man? You know what I mean? And the harvest is coming, man. Yeah? Hey, the harvest is coming, man. Yeah? And the next day is the harvest, man. We're at midnight right now. Yeah? Early in the morning, I don't know anything I'll go. You know?
His eyes shall see destruction.
Yeah, your own eyes are going to see the destruction, man. Everything that's going to fail. You know, you're going to see all hell breaking loose and you can't escape it. No way you turn. As scripture say, you're going to dig in your way to hell. But Lord, I'll get you there, man. You're going to go down in them bunkers, man. The underground bunkers, the underwater retreat. You know what I mean? All the different retreats that we have. You know what I mean? In this third dimension. Yep, it's already found out, man. And you're not going to go nowhere to escape.
And he shall drink of the wrath of the Almighty.
Right? Same Almighty, I said, where is he? Who is this God? But that fucking don't exist. When him smite it, then you find out if him exists or no. And your time after smite it is coming, man.
You know, precept. This is Ezekiel 30, right?
Yeah.
Ezekiel 35 and we saw 10. So because thou hast said, these two nations and these two countries shall be mine, and we will possess it, whereas the Lord was there.
Hold on. And that's what he's doing right now. Heard this out now that stubborn job, whatever changes, stubborn job basically make within your body, this pattern, man. So whosoever own the pattern own you, man. That's what's coming out now. Hey, have someone like Edomites bringing out that information that how them actually gonna own you. And the Supreme Court already make it possible for them to own you by the fact that them giving the stubborn job, man. Legally. See? So they basically they are branding you. And the complete brand is gonna come with that mark, man. Mark of a creature, which is the RFID chip. That is a complete brand. So you basically tagging the nation of Israel, claiming that they are yours. You know what I mean?
Verse 11. Therefore, as I live, said the Lord Yahweh Shai, I will even do according to thine anger and according to thine envy, which thou hast used out of thy hatred against them, and I will make myself known among them when I judge.
When they can run an experiment on the people and not giving a damn who want to die. What more hatred you could ever have. You know what I mean? Coupled with what you do in the past, you know, ever since slavery up to this point, man. Treat the princes of the earth like they are nothing, man. We expect to be returned for that, man. The children of the Lord, they are washing their shine. Princes of this dimension, man. Now Israel is the princes of this dimension, man. You know what I mean? What level of insolence you have? You know what I mean? You think you're gonna get away with that? Oh gosh, man. The judgment are going terrible for you, man. Yeah? Hey, much on a comedy skit the other day and with Spurgeon. When if a thief, he gonna thief something from one girl or what. But when he come back on the scene, I'm gonna say, yo, you know how to mess around? You mess with Renita Adams this. You mess with Vibes Cartel this. You mess with that. All type of bad people name, you know. Call you know, say, yo, that person related to you. Everybody just get up and cut them, you know. And say, yo, the next last one up and say, yo, you know what good? You bring it back and don't say you know me. Let's pray.
Like, the movie name with the brother, man. Again. Move on them. That's brother was John Wick.
Everybody needs to be associated. Hey, look, man. He's the man we say. Look here in East Side, you know one good place, man. Alright? It's true to say, whosoever touch it, you. Nation of Israel, go on, brother.
This is Zechariah 2 and verse 7 says, deliver thyself, O Zion, that dwellest with the daughter of Babylon. For thus said...
Who is that daughter of Babylon speaking about, man? It's not talking about nation of Babylon, it's talking about Esau, man. If you go to the book of Psalms, it tells that Babylon is hard to be destroyed. It tells that it's Esau. And ancient Babylon, there's no time Esau ruled ancient Babylon. So what Babylon is talking about now? Because this should be the greater part of the book of Revelation, man. Brother?
For thus said the Lord of hosts, after the glory that he sent me unto the nations which spoil you, for he that toucheth you toucheth the apple of his eye.
You hear that? Whoever toucheth you, toucheth the apple of his eye, man. Hey, the Lord, I was trying to say, anybody offend any one of these little ones, it's worse for him to have a millstone tie around his neck and get cast off next. Hey, look, that's one of the worst way to die, man. It's scary. It's a scary way to die, man.
Ezekiel 35 verse 12. And thou shalt know that I am the Lord, and that I have heard all thy blasphemies which thou hast spoken against the mountains of Israel.
Blasphemy, man. Alright, look, this is blasphemy. Calling us bywords.
Chief for human being.
You know what I mean? Saying that we are chiefing for a human being. Jigaboo. Niggas. Spicks. You know what I mean? Wet backs. Savage. You know, uncivilized rat. No, we can't not we can't not rat. We can't not rat. But all different type of name. Associate us with monkeys and all despicable creature, man.
Useless eaters.
Useless eaters.
After we kill your king.
You know what I mean? All the disrespect. You say it's a prince is walking upon the earth and servants riding upon horses, man. And you being the servant being very disrespectful to the princes of the earth, man. You don't have to pay for that.
The scripture says I was
For fiction. You don't have to pay for that. Yeah?
It says, they are laid desolate, they are given to us to consume.
Right.
Thus,
So collateral damage. That's what he's dealing right now. You know, right, we're going to juke up some of them with them experimental thing, yeah? And anybody that's dead, that is just collateral damage. Hey, and Esau loved talk about this collateral damage. Remember that bitch when they interview regarding to the people in Iraq? And she just brushed off as saying that that was collateral damage.
500,000 kids.
Yeah, 500,000 kids is just collateral damage, man. It's going to get you. God's going to get you, man. You know what I mean? Well, brother. And Esau loves that, man. So don't feel like some of the money may experiment right now, giving you them jobs, stubborn job. Don't feel like saying, him don't know that a lot of you gonna die and just call it collateral damage. It just worth the risk. It was worth it. Like what the woman said about the people in my Iraq. It was worth it.
Hillary.
I know Hillary, what you shame.
So Emirates.
See? She said it was worth it. So it's gonna be worth it for kill a lot of you ass, a lot of you stupid ass niggas now. We're gonna take something here, man. Even though it's coming out on the news that people dying from it, man. What are the odds? Very few people will take it dead already. So much of them dead already. Oh, cause couple say, oh, you know, so nothing to me when we take it.
Even though inside them must suffer.
You know what I mean? Brother, 10% of the island take this up already. 10%. And you're actually hear of people where would die from 10%.
Just a grievous sore.
And since weekend, them say them reach the double digit, you know. Them just reach 10%.
Yeah,
if they really reach 10%.
Yeah, I'm just feeling double digit.
And them could have a fudge numbers there too.
We can tell the compound one how much people me personally know take it.
What is it? But scripture actually tells them 4 years of lies.
Yeah.
Verse 13. It says, thus with your mouth ye have boasted against me, and have multiplied your words against me. I have heard them. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, when the whole earth rejoiceth, I will make thee desolate, as thou didst rejoice at the inheritance of the house of Israel, because it was desolate, so will I do unto thee. Thou shalt be desolate, O Mount Seir.
Hey, because when you look at it, Israel have no power in the land. No power. Not one of the nation, not one of the tribes them have military hardware, you know what I mean, to come up against the Soka white man. None of them. None. As a matter of fact, it depends on the enemy or weapon. So Esau know that they're desolate, man. You have no power, absolutely no power. And him can do whatsoever and feel like when want to do to you. You know that I have absolutely no power.
I forgot about the power.
It says, O Mount Seir, and all I do here even all of it, and they shall know that I am the Lord.
Right. So it's dealing with Mount Seir. It's dealing with Esau, man. So-called white man. Hey, it's clear. You know, men like Hokey Malone and all those men.
Yes.
Talking about you know, Esau done away with all these prophecies, man. What do you think? What do you think? What do you think them things here happen? This never happened in the past. What do you think that happen now? That happen now, man. He is the judge. He is the one that the judgment is coming down on the so-called white man. True-blooded Caucasian man.
And when they mention it, we're in history as Edom taking the nation of Israel as slaves.
Yep.
You know, we're not history.
Right.
You know what that?
Right.
And it's a James 5 and verse 1. Go to now, ye rich men, weep and hold for your miseries that shall come upon you. Your riches are corrupt, and your garments are mount eating.
Yeah, these men are a bunch of thieves, man. Robbery. Through robbery, them get rich, man. Robbery, man. Biggest thieves on the planet. Robbery and deceit.
And the whole financial system right now is robbery.
Yeah, the whole thing a ring.
The system.
You know what I mean?
Fiat currency.
Rig every way around.
Your gold and silver is conquered, and the rust of them shall be a witness against you, and shall eat your flesh as it were fire, and ye have heaped treasures together for the last days.
That's what you're doing. And basically, since the so-called crisis now, you know what's going on now since the crisis. The rich, the gap between the rich, them keep saying it. The statistics show that the gap between the rich get even larger. You know, so these men have a lot more money since the whole thing go down. You see me? So every way this man profit from all what take place, man. You know, him set it up. You know what I mean? Crash economies, do all type of things to making money. That's all him do over the years. You know what I mean? Especially them Amalekites, man. So-called Jews that are not. You know? That's what they do. You know, yeah, let's see. Speak, brother.
Behold, the ire of the laborers who have reaped down your fields, which is of you kept back by fraud, crieth, and the cries of them which have reaped are entered into the ears of the Lord of Sabaoth.
Yeah, so what, you know, because that's we, the Israelites, you know, the laborers. We have built a society. What is our reward? You know, it basically call us baseless eaters. You know, we turn to the Lord. When you elect of us, and even the regular Jake, they must cry out as well. You know, I express what the souls of the just complain continually. You know, right now we basically with this whole pandemic, in locking down basically people bread, and people are suffer.
So if you get over some normal people are, you know.
As God said, if you do the song where you say, we are good enough to build your cities, but not good enough to be a part of your society.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, which with a curriculum rulership mentality, you don't want to be a part of your society.
Yeah, God.
Right, you know, where we're going to rule you.
Alright.
But it's a trend for the so-called white man because from back then till now, we've been using people for building cities and killing them after.
Yeah.
So it's a continuous trend. So, I mean, in footstep on the history teaching on this, so I guess if people want to follow them, go ahead and follow.
Short Jesus. This is Ecclesiasticus 34 and verse 21. So the bread of the needy is your life, and he that defrauded him thereof is a man of blood.
The man of blood. The scripture in read earlier in Ezekiel says you basically you get your man of blood. Therefore blood shall pursue you. You basically remove the bread of people bread, people life.
Right.
And we expect them to them. We expect shed them blood.
Right.
Kill them.
Right. Say, verse 22. He that take away his neighbor's living, slay him.
You're right.
He that defrauded the labor of his hire is a bloodshedder.
Yeah, so therefore you're a murderer.
Exactly.
You know? Right? That definition of vengeance?
Back to James. Now 5 and verse 5 said, Ye have lived in pleasure on the earth and have been wanted. Ye have nourished your hearts as in a day of slaughter.
Yeah, you live in pleasure. And you want the basically them have competition who can build the biggest yacht, and you look on your millions them hard on it. And a regular Jake not even have food. You know? You live in pleasure, you have all of the Epstein Island, you know, where you have all that eating. Well, let's keep it tell it straight. The earth is given to the hands of the wicked.
Right, right.
So you live in pleasure all your life. You don't know hungry belly. You know one day can't pay. Referring to the elites of the society.
Okay, we can say you have a scripture in Psalms.
Yeah.
You tell us say they're not in trouble. Yeah, that's what I meant.
Right. They're not in trouble like other men.
That's what I meant.
You know, because the regular man have to worry about him light bill, have to worry about him water bill, have to worry about if he might get paid. You see me? When pay will be like.
You never know what money is in your account.
Yeah, right.
They can't afford.
You see me?
What do they look like?
Right. You don't know the regular man struggle.
But ye have condemned and killed the just.
You condemn and you kill the just. You accuse of our brethren. You know, you condemn we. Like our nigga, good for nothing, use the seaters. After we build a society, you know, we're the just. We are the wicked. Right, Skipper say what? We shall call them this is the father of wickedness. Esau Edom, so-called white race. That's you.
And he doeth not resist you.
People love the so-called white man to bed. To prove a point, let's make one cruise come. You know, yes, master, and I say master still. You know, yeah. But they might get jelly, they might have all smiles, you know, and try to please you. And that's the reason why they might listen to you no matter what you say right now. You know, when we come out and speak and say, no, you don't listen to this man.
Poor man.
You see me? What them say, save us Biden.
Yep.
Please, Mr. Trump. You know, resist you, people don't come up against you. But when last there was a rebellion, a revolution, or a protest, said, you white people, when the wicked, I only just, she don't do that. She love you. So the people don't resist, but they still screw them over. Oh, come and take this job, it's going to help you when they kill them.
Yeah.
And then they want to cheat people. These are the crimes that you've been doing against the nation of Israel through the ages.
But tell you what, after them done Christ raised him, it's a little bit of one.
Yeah.
After I'm done Christ raises
Yeah.
Jake, it's a little bit of one.
Yeah. Yeah. They don't give everything and screw you over and put it on the low. You see me? And when I say, but a mind is no less liver. You're mad.
Yeah.
Like
So.
like a video I post in a group today where like some policeman come up to this black woman and straight away they must say yo ticket and they must deal with the woman and raise it and the woman have to defend herself and say yo show me law and them thing there, right? At the end all be all was that where they must charge the woman for the woman having her car, yeah, which was a license plate, right? And the woman say yo go check the license plate, and him just decide say yo he must sit there yo, and then when the next officer come and see the license plate and say yo Mr. Right, him apologize, and the woman say yo see me tell you say me did right, and like they must say yo him man apologize about 10 times. So basically they must say yo you man to go about our business. You see it? After you just damn accuse the woman constantly.
Assault the woman, accuse her for a breach. Yo, all of you Edomites prepare for the worst slavery in history.
Yeah. Right.
Worst slave ever exists. You know? And a regular nigga will have a problem with that, you're going dead and come back to the kingdom. Right.
Alright, that's the typical woman alive.
Lamentation 4 and verse 17 says, as for us, our eyes as yet fail for our vain health.
Yeah. You know, I ask them, I hope from the born and grow, Mr. Nigrania, I call upon to see Jesus. I know, you know. Them run from PNP to JLP, they run from creepy Obama, you know, that monkey, then they run to creepy Biden, and them still can't get saved. Them situation is getting worse and worse and worse.
Does a drink water out of their own cistern?
In our watching, we have watched for a nation that could not save us.
Yeah, because they believe in the so-called white race. You know, as much as they don't come out and say these things, them actions show it. That's just how it kind of works.
Right.
By your actions that justify where you're minded. Right? These people look up to the so-called white man for healing, for help, everything.
They capitalize off of that because a part of Joe Biden campaign is in your feet go there and they were trying to it's to the African, so-called African Americans out there. It's in the interview with Breakfast Club where they must say, oh, what am I do for you? Oh, I race. And they must say, oh, you must do this, you must do that, you must do this, you must do that.
But the basis of man, but that the hurt when they're not name integrity by him act, your confidence in him, you know, rather come a downfall, you know, like a broken tooth. You know? I think they might come in here to see what happened to people. You see me? The worst thing. They get where they don't get. Right? And we see that happen right now because them trust him and them you see people. You see people trust in the society, trust in the so-called white man when put up on the media. Take the first shot, you know, and then get almost dead. You know?
Revelation 4 and verse 8, he says, they own our steps. We cannot go in our streets. Our end is near.
And we stand clear to them. On our steps, we can't go in the streets. 8 o'clock what time? 8 o'clock tonight, where everybody have to in Jamaica.
Yeah.
Off the streets. Stand in your yard. Sunday come, go on the road. I'll be able to play fast. You know, as I get up in the jeep and charge big fine. Them hunt our steps, yo. Sure say you still in slavery. Which nigga can which brother? In a kingdom can say where are the pan road them was there?
I know people in general, I must say, I would say lazy, I would say don't and lack of it. Still needs to be back then, it's a mark, it's slave, right? Which would be a number or code or whatever, but it's the same thing now. See? And the fit, just the other day, you hear it, you want to get it digitally. So if you can use, it's a sleep mark dead, I realize that at the same liquid there, you never come out for a man. See it? You never come out for, you don't never open for a man for you to get released. Michael is saying, they used to take off a small prison and put it on a bigger prison. Same prison. Right? So if you don't realize you're not coming out for a man, you still have our number. Alright, this is a number say warrior is slave.
Yeah, because one of the words that was slavery, you know, it said, when you think you are free, you're not. And that deception of so-called warriors use it over people. Oh, you're emancipated. Oh no, you're no independent. And we are yet to see, you know, captive. So instead of people move from burning down plantation and butchering massa, and say, oh no, we're free. We're going to work on the farm and you can just take we take a tax and go free. But if you 8 o'clock you have a guy work or 9 o'clock, you know, and if you turn up, you basically suffer. Right? It's the same thing because when you don't go on a plantation, you beat you. You know? But you still have the option to try to run away, just like you torture. You know, but no, if you don't go work, you don't have food.
No, matter that you drink the juice now, or you don't have a job. Yeah, is it you drink the juice and you don't have a job?
Or even Crofton, that nigga.
Christopher tough to tell.
Yeah man, that nigga. Your boy should not put the death in her pen. Right. You know, people going around community, people them protesting they want water. Oh no! Take the job and then they get water, they shall stone their ass.
No. The people deserve stone.
Them
because you cannot hear a statement like that and still sit up with a mentality.
That's your far and gone.
You know, it's like,
far.
you forget stone. And they can actually see where these people need to die for sure. See, there's no different from east side. Them sell them all the way to the right. No different from east side. It's just stone.
Hey, like for example, I was a big noise, big nose to do it, and I think one of the DNP one them. In a parliament, one 10,000 basket, and the whole parliament, I laugh like it's a committee. Bad man, yeah, people now fucking 10 grand for that supermarket. You see, man, this is funny. But the same idiot, them go vote the next time.
Because they're taking the people mockery.
Yeah.
And the people are accepting it willingly. See, so all you can do with a fool is push a little further.
Yeah, brother, can you get me Jeremiah, I think the 5 and the 2 last verse?
And I've been doing that from the day you said election and vote.
Yeah,
Because after you do the same thing, it's still going to do again. It's like you keep on, it's like deja vu with me. And you keep on walking down.
Trust in oppression. And
They can get that.
purpose.
Because people who are take the job, yeah, them literally be oppressed. Them immune system, them body completely against F. You know, you know most of the things that screw you over. I don't have feel, you know. You see me? Because I not take none. Only never. I not gain any excuse. I not take it.
Because the so-called white man know, so the immune system no up to the standard. See? Because the people, most of what has been fed to our people is poison. You see? The food that we eat are poison. See? Great and bad more than billet. So enough of them want to take it.
Hey, this man,
Military seat number, so we can testify now. So big nose in the state. Rough and in this with me two guy there. You see me? So just know you have about shit sure I put it there. We ain't no reason to know. Alright? And they don't throw down people, you know. Throw down the most side. You know?
Jeremiah 5 and 26, he said, for among my people are found wicked men.
So among my people are found wicked men like Crofton, Big Nose, and all of the crosses them in the parliament don't want to repent. But with this foolishness, you know, like, well, some might be up here more likely, Kamala Harris, you know, fuck you too, you know, and like Ding Dong, who take him back and promote it, Scatter Boy, Scatter? Yeah, man, among my people got Kitty. You know, yeah man, we are listening out. We are the prophets, we no fear. We are the most side.
I need to predict.
Yeah man, no, yeah man. And more and more say make a public example. Because we are leading people astray. And we are trying to know. The scripture say cry loud, you know, spare not. You can't call with them. You see me? You can't, you know, like they may try to, oh, do this, you try to, fuck you. You see me? We are the most side. You see me? The most they are putting the dead leading people astray. Taking the job is wrong.
So they lay wait, as he that setteth snares. They set a trap, they catch men.
Yeah, set a trap. So you walk one. If you don't take the job, you're going to lose the job. What kind of you get big stone for them something here. Alright? If you not get no water, if you don't take the job, you get big stone for them something here.
That's a necessity.
Yeah, you take with the people in life, brother.
For sure, the people barely survive off of them jobs just alone.
Yeah, which about just send them our work in there.
So them go so far away, them lock down a couple of days out of the people them
What are you
work.
saving God?
I will saving God. And then them forced in a corner for really take it.
Yeah, I've got trap.
As a chop.
Them low in. And then people say about right now like the media go saving and put the money aside and do without a good job here. So though them paranoid. And they say me hear people say so them want more. Me know say something wrong with it, but me need to can. You know, so yo, dead to you leaders, yo. You're weird enough to put you Jamaican and what down. The dead.
Them weird
in the
enough.
nation of Israel, that's true. So like you.
I say still them weird on the people stuff there. Them weird them down.
Rear out the scenes.
Yeah. Saying so them not no resistance because when you look on Jamaica we are basically anti-mouth. You know, hustling every day. What you're making on the day when you go out, basically that determine what you eat. Not the night. You know what I mean? And when you do them thing that basically, as you say, is a chop. Them back in a corner and wear you down. So you don't have no chance.
But I want to tell you, back in days, when you was running foul and proof and thing, and when them back in the corner with them fruit, you have no chance to go in one direction.
No,
As
must comply.
Remember the article we said Jamaican people live for $1 a day basically. $1 US a day. You see me? That can provide for a full day.
Brother.
You see me?
You used to them used to talk about the ghetto. When you reach in like rural areas, when I used to people still, a spoon of sugar.
Yeah. Squeeze a toothpaste.
Squeeze a toothpaste.
To show you how.
All of them
show you
things,
how
brother.
Suffer, brother.
Brother.
And then you have a force one poison upon them.
Right.
You know? We don't want to hear none of your so-called so far science, far the so-called.
Pseudoscience.
Pseudoscience. We don't want your justification. You know? You go against the Bible, and when you go against the Bible, fuck off with your justification.
The scripture say you are of your father, the devil.
Yeah.
Right?
We don't trust your way anyway. We don't want none for you, sir.
None.
Oh, no?
So as a cage is full of birds, so are your house full of deceit. Therefore they become great and wax and rich.
Right.
Yeah, because you have to sell out them like big nose and stuff. Like the reward. Oh no, you're now awarded seat on the Queen's Appeal Court. And if you sell out the people for,
Yeah.
and if they turn against your power for, okay, nigga, no sense. No, no?
They are waxing fat, they shine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every weight on the royal stage. That's your reward.
Yeah.
You know, and you know, the regular nigga celebrities, art right? You see me? Artists, you know, public
art
figures. You know, no, you're basically, express a white that way to seek love. Just keep your bread on the table to a certain degree. You dash your integrity, you dash your honor, you dash your dignity, and sell out your people. The most I see, and the most I make you people a public example. Now, nice. Yeah, brother, can hold it as well. God, that's why you're making a covenant with death. Right?
They overpass the deeds of the wicked.
So far past the deeds of the wicked. You know, and one of the worst things the cracker could have done, you know, I put the regular nigga. Me see that woman right place. You know, the heads are crackers, you know, and them your nigga a tiger, and the nigga want this is the master. You know, so the worst tyrant. You know, so sometimes you complain to the so-called white man, and you say, well, you know, you don't really need to do that. Like, so why this fucking nigga do it?
Because I play God, I play God because more like he come to save the one who he come to send for torment the other.
Yeah.
You understand? So when you send you torment and you jump and say, yo, you can't do that to him. So him look on him now like a savior.
Yeah.
And not as the evil one who are coming to act above them all.
Same way you see the back in the back in ideas, man.
Set you against each other.
No, we are talking about in a time of slavery. You have the old slave and the field slave. When you old slave, I even chastise and beat the field slave. And then in the old slave and I say, if you don't do this, your life is on the line.
Sometimes it's cheat the old slave good.
Yeah.
Better. Give him all of these luxurious and pump pipe, you see me?
I make the field slave get jealous and they must even live their life there.
One of the place right now.
Yeah.
Benefits of being vaxxed.
Yeah.
First, the vaxxed. You know, and set we against each other. You see, you sure it's a truth. As soon as a legal word, man start you. I guess it's still going to slave. Right?
They judge not the cause of the fatherless, yet they prosper.
Master, I want to show him up.
And the right of the needy, do they not judge?
Yeah, the right of the needy. You are appointed a leader to rule the people. And I say if you don't take one portion, you can't get no water. Oh man, yo, crop that death. Maybe the most I put you to death, yo. That just, you can't go far now.
Yeah,
Hey, surpass these are the wicked.
Essential, brother.
Right?
And you know what I notice? You know, shouldn't paper. You know what I notice? A lot of these men, them detached from the poor. They don't know how it feel. They never been to that level yet. Exactly. So when you see like oldness and cronyism come out, and those of parliament and take up a basket and start laugh on them something. Them don't know. Them just hear and them see certain things, but them never been there.
Them downright wicked.
You know
Because them I can't bear to a fact that him know how poor life feel.
One of the background is that.
Because the Prime Minister,
One of the background is that.
he must come out of a poor background. And if that where he come from, yes. But he must push a group in the same place when they go St. Catherine. When they go St. Catherine, he must come out of a poor background. And then a rich background and come out.
One of
So because you see when you reach high, you know what I mean, just like
Is that where you come from?
yeah, Metropolis the other day, going to our market community where we come from. And guess what? You see these men who are going to the market, they mash up all of the stars and all of them stuff there. And them grew up in the same community,
Yes.
them selling at the same market, you know what I mean? And then they turn around, when they get a certain position, go on and just fuck everything up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I sure come back.
Go back to detach themselves.
That's just something else. Because you don't go and get you justice. But we need justice from niggas, you know.
Yeah.
And I use all over. Come on, bro.
You say, shall I not?
No.
29 says, shall I not visit these things, say the Lord?
Yeah, you really think in your bad brain. Say, how the fuck we go up on the head? You know, against the people of the Most Side. You really think they will get You really think they can side with the devil? And slide for your judgment?
Too much
I'm gonna lick your head, brother.
involved in a
Pride there,
Christianity.
excuse me, pride has deceived me. These are things that I'm gonna get some, you know, a weaponry. You know, I'm gonna fight against the power will make him. Fucking idiot. You know, go on. And then, big nose, and then come along them. Hey, you have some bad men weapon, but you say, you are, but what's side with him? Against your power.
Jamaica.
Yeah,
You
Jamaica.
want to fight
Go make
Jamaica.
every fucking thing. Go give the so-called white man the wisdom to make him make. And see so-called UFO, I make circles around him. I fire from him. When I try to say so, you know, I move to them. Do they have to? And then the fire him out, I try to say so.
Touch a button, no?
Yeah, like what's up? Oh, it's still there. You see me? I thought something happened. You know, I really go against that power. What are you thinking here, brother? The food I keep them want to
No. Bigger King here moving chair and trim, bro.
Alright. Shall not my soul be, say the Lord, shall not my soul be avenged on such a nation as this? A wonderful and horrible thing is committed in the land. The prophets prophesy falsely, and the priests be ruled by their means. And my people love to have it so.
My people love to have it so.
What will you do in the end thereof?
Yeah, because since you love to fuckery, that is what you want, you know. You do not want to stop committing adultery, stop people, you know, man keep on the beard, woman stop being a whore, you know, and learn your woman the duty, serve your one man, you know, serve him, you know, you are his slave, his servant, you know, no, not terrible over me. Is it me? So what behave? You know? You despite you lock the laws of the Most High.
Yeah.
So who you think of going at the end now? When I will serve sweet Jesus, clap on what is it I say? You know? And hurt against the Most High. What you think I got me at the end? You take your joke, is it any fuck you up, and you go take your chip, and you go put to death. After so far, you only bother.
Yeah.
That's it, you just need the end. You come back to that kingdom with a shame. You know? That's what you people go meet. That's your end if you don't repent. Right, you have the
Isaiah 38 and verse 14 says, wherefore hear the word of the Lord, ye scornful men.
Here, the word will come from the Bible. You know how Bible you are so-called Christians, right? You believe in God, right? Hear the Bible. Go on.
Ye scornful men that rule his people which is in Jerusalem.
The Jerusalem is first the people before it's the place. You know, your Arshullah, seek their peace. It's supposed to be like monument upon the earth. So yeah, you rule the people them. Go on.
Because he have said, he have made a covenant with death.
Make a covenant with like man like Bill Gates and take picture with him. He was a honor to share stage with big Bill Gates. Alright, devil himself.
I'm glad because no one I quiz practical.
Yeah.
To be up to go up on the privy council. Man.
Alright,
Yeah.
to some fuck up laws.
Good boys. Good little doggy.
Sit, spot.
Little doggy.
Ryan.
Tell your people to get the job back.
You're blown down to him. And with hell we are at agreement when the overflowing scourge shall pass through, it shall come unto us. It shall not come unto us, for we have made lies our refuge, and under falsehood have we hid ourselves.
Yeah, man, guys, they're all over the media. Oh, it's deadly thing. It's killing a lot of people. And the only way out is taking this thing. Oh, yes, it's saving lives. And the people, oh, we have to take it. Yes, this save me. You know, and everybody believe the fuckery.
Because the psychology and one accent yeah. And reverse back and try to run almost every news through the head at that one. He says, okay, no, this is the flip that they made. They're telling the public that the public are the anti and try to deceive. Actually, they are doing it. See, subliminary, because the fact that they're giving a news that they're giving a number which is fake, are giving a scenario which is not so, right? And make it look so detrimental, driving a fear in the public. But all to know that the same thing that they're doing, they blame the others, that the others is actually doing it, which is they are the one that actually doing it. See, I think the Elder Shapar was in the, I think, first note, even that today is yesterday, about the same thing. I mean, they are being like the month of crowd this year, I know, probably more than 25 this year. Understand? And so you realize that the people who look at now, listen and say, oh God, they start as soon as a man speak here, automatically start thinking pictures. And after pictures becomes the fear which part they actually drive now, the fear becomes desperate enough to take what is the so actually don't want to play the psychology, you know? And they're right. So they have to be like them behind it.
And you use reporters, yo. That's why this side, you know. Is in the car left out and you report the fuckery. You know, you didn't live on it.
Leaders of the speed to cause them to hurt.
Yeah, I better get that priest in the mother question. You know, right? You bring the light to the public. I make the granny stump so in front of our TV. Oh, right, the one to show. See the Prime Minister said that then. Oh, the one right. Right, so this is the right way. And she don't take her job and if you fuck her up, you're going to get put death.
A lot of people going to be judged.
Yeah, they get fucked, you know. Put them. You know? Right? So you say the prophet be deceived by the Lord deceive the prophet. Most of it deceive you and then will get deceived and the two of us put in one pot and get destroyed. Good riddance.
High stiff wind.
But how I do with you every tell us that the most I can fuck you?
Let the multitude perish then that will God in vain.
You have to do that stuff?
Yeah,
go on.
It says Isaiah 9 and 16, it says, for the leaders of this people cause them to err, and they that are led of them are destroyed.
Anybody who listen to that, Piggy, Kitty, you know, anybody who listen to Scatterboy, it ain't no fucking sense. You know, anybody who listen to Big Nose and Krypton up to this year, what's wrong with you? You know, because before this, you see a man always come out and say, oh, politician a liar than thief. You know, all of a sudden, you know, right? All politicians here.
The same set of people who usually ball in the ghetto to them hungry and them type of thing, you see me? I never did receive no form of help. All of a sudden, them politicians are just coming out of nowhere and care about them so much, you see me? And well want them take this. Give them all offer incentives.
That's when me being alive, I will benefit you. But I expect my people would not consider. I'm not idiot.
Hey, you talk about the politicians and trusting them leaders here? Are them trusting them leaders here? See? I say, oh, all of a sudden, Isa care about you so much. Look at white man. Where am I going to find some form of medicine to spare your life?
Yeah. And I get the medicine before you even take it.
Yeah. As I'm gracious.
We insent.
And improve your life over fame.
That makes sense. You that have a sex slavery? Was it a treat for human being? Wasteless eaters? Oh no, you're going to take that there and say.
Same man feel like saying overpopulation.
Yeah.
The population needs to cut.
I knew that thing and birth control.
And save just any life, you know.
Yeah. The minorities life you want.
Yeah.
The wasteless eaters.
The nobodies.
The one that's full with crimes. you know, and all sort of wrongdoings. I feed them life you want to escape.
You want to know what your country go back to them.
The one way I run out of your country, with thief. You see me?
You just touch
Hey,
him.
what the scripture says, he that is evil to himself,
Yeah.
to whom he will be good.
Wait,
See?
the scripture say, if though seem to do good,
Yeah.
at the end you will see say, yo,
But declare him wickedness, man.
yeah, that's your nigga.
You're a small amount of wars with God.
One up. Yeah, Isaiah. Yeah, man, come on, you read it. Next one, man, next verse. Give the next one. 17. Next verse. Yeah, 17.
Alright, verse 17, he said, therefore the Lord said, have no joy in your young men, neither shall have mercy on their fatherless and widows. For everyone is an hypocrite and an evildoer, and every mouth speaketh folly. For all this, his anger is turned away, but his hand is stretched out still.
Yeah, that's it, yo. For everyone is a hypocrite, man. You see me and parents, they say every day, you know. The people are some bunch of hypocrites. That's why I go up in precept, my people love to have it. So you know why? I don't love him for yeah. You know? I don't know wickedness. You know, but that are the way they want to rather. Why? Because same God, you know, God made two born brother.
Hey, you see what I'm going to drink the cereal? I take the juice. See? Even though it a fuck them up. See, them still a come out and them a come to say, it is okay. I have it and it now do me nothing and I feel good. I feel good inside. Guess what? Them wicked men. Them wicked. See? Because you them know them get fucked, the more you get fucked too.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that and the pastor will say, hey, pastor will
You know what you say, you know, none way, because you know, say, yeah, some are actually take this year and feel pain and everything. And none of them now come out and say, yo, don't take it because if I take it,
yeah, I'm one nigga. Come tell me, say, me not take care this now harm to me.
Yeah.
Is me because I mean, I think a man now come out from doing no sincere right now. Bad man, me take it and me can take straight up. Crofton, you come take contest me. Big Nose, you come contest me. Me take you and fuck me over.
Exactly.
You see me? I make anyone say, so which one I want to do that?
Yeah.
Which one I want to stand
They
for
will say,
righteousness?
you know, oh, my mother take it and she did that, whatever and stuff. Yeah, the news from that, but the one come out and say, look, no, take this stuff from me, take it. These things and be
The most we need is some cracker.
exactly.
Yeah, a cracker come out and do it. But our own people,
Yeah,
hey,
Crap in a barrel.
crap in a barrel, man.
They may be sure them over.
You know,
Everyone
yeah,
that
you know,
you
man.
brother.
Yeah,
You know, then get fucked. Some of them shame. You are good feel.
Yeah.
yeah.
You see me? And some just fuck you over still. Me take your risk.
You have to take it.
You have to take it too.
That's what Big Nose say, you know.
Yeah.
Say, Big Nose him say, boy, you should take the risk. And you don't like him take the
something safe.
Why is that risk? What's safe? The why
Something
so why the risk?
Yeah, because it spells it.
I thought it was safe. I said, one more that bad for the brother. Listen me. Look here. It is safe, but it's a risk. Why you put it on them in one sentence?
Them using spells, brother.
Everybody see you.
Them using
You keep that.
it's witchcraft.
Yeah, man.
Them are use witchcraft through them words, eh?
Yeah.
Right?
Because
Deception.
because I the words them when use them the other day. I say, but these words have meaning. We know them, correct? I don't know them. But I say, if you know this is a true meaning for this word, why use it? It's bewitchment.
Yeah.
You can't spell for the people. Yeah.
Back in Isaiah 28 and verse 16 says, therefore thus say the Lord Yahweh, behold, I lay in Zion for a foundation, a stone, a tried stone, a precious cornerstone, a sure foundation. He that believeth shall not make haste.
That's the outshot. Like say, come in the volume of the book, it's basically the truth. We should have run now. We don't make haste. Now we think of run no line. Fuck you on that. The person in the witch, there was a deadly virus which they call the mortality rate was 1,000%. Yeah. And I wish that I'm a teacher. I would not social distance. I would not wear a mask and fuck me back. Sorry. Yeah, because Psalms 91. We're used to called Christians that believe in the Bible.
Yeah.
You know?
Hey,
right, but I would trust my he's out there.
Hey, he's from there straight and ask that question. We are these so godly people that so believe in the Bible of God. We are the concerned in this Jews. I mean, Well, I never say boy, it good day. So from morning, what did that now?
You're saying it's pretty
Hey,
good, you
you know, because I used to usually go to church and anything, and I always tell you, say, science is against God. So once I hear science is against God, because science will use God to all of a sudden now trust the science. All the hope,
Everyone is an hypocrite
all
and
the
they
hope,
don't get punished.
you see, all the hope now become shattered. See, so the hope what they want to see in front of is no more. So they have to seek a way and comfort zone to find that hope necessary.
Was it really hope, though?
What is the question?
It wasn't hope. Hope that they seen is that hope.
Exactly, bro.
Can. You have pastor saying him rather take the job than don't take the job. Him rather take the job and be judged by the ones that don't take the job than not take the job and judged by God.
I want to understand that.
They must say,
Okay, nigga. Is it? You don't fear the Most High. Big is a fearful thing. All into the hands of the Most High. Isn't it? But to a nigga, they know the terror of the Lord. Isn't it? Scripture said they fear towards me by the doctrine of men. Oh, because God is all loving. I'm going to come with, oh, I saw that you transgress my law, but oh, Lord, where? You got that well.
Yeah, pat on the back.
You're going to wish you dead and can't dead when you start.
Fearful king to fall under the Most High. I said already, many kings hear them moving chair.
Yeah, right there.
And them actually faint. I mean,
Hey,
dying.
that's a solid statement, you know. You know, many kings, you know, back in India, king.
Many kings, great men,
What?
kings.
Oh, crap.
Nebuchadnezzar and world.
You know, Scripture said, yo, when they hear the people don't fear the Most High. That's why when they see it, brother, but people don't fear the Most High.
alright,
Because you know deep down, so taking this job is going against the Most High.
yep.
Clearly the mark, you know, the preacher, you know too. The Scripture say what? The Most High gives straight commandments. You know, that men that come shall live. This is the way we do. You avoid punishment. This is the way you do. You know, the days can get beaten. You know them. And then, on top of that, he said him prophets them. And he said, well, long time they are chat. You know, I want to fear man like Big Nose. We don't fear man like Croft. I want to fear Esau. So when you come, we chat bull. You know, you can threaten with, we come out tell you the same way. You know, and you hate me, and you're vexed, and you still with you. So you know what I want?
Yeah.
You won't get me.
Says, judgment also will I lay to the line, and righteousness to the plummet, and the hail shall sweep away the refuge of life, and the water shall overflow the hiding place, and your covenant with death shall be disannulled, and your agreement with hell shall not stand. When the overflowing scourge shall pass through, then ye shall be trodden down by it.
Yes, everybody who side with the devil, and the devil is so-called white race, you know, and so-called white man, you know, right? Anybody who side with him and take no juice and then ultimately the job, it's reading, the mark, the MOTD, you know. Once you side with him, you know, you pick a side. And when you have a share return, you might fight against the enemy. And well, last time I checked, I see over the enemy side, and I see you well keep up with him.
Yeah, this
So
not
you
with me.
are enemy. You're just not with me. It's against me. And you always come back and fight against the enemy.
Yep.
And you ain't gonna win, niggas.
Isaiah 30 and verse 1 says, woe to the rebellious children that say the Lord, that take counsel but not of me, and that cover with a covering but not of my spirit.
So like them liars for us, sire.
Yeah.
You know what they say? Oh, trust in science. You know? That's a, first thing first, science go up to now. You know? When the true celestial science go up to wisdom. You know? And the wisdom go clearly against this thing where you put in your body to destroy. You say, God, that's what it's doing, it's destroying.
Alright.
You know, them one logics, even them one logics, not only as that, them one story with them here. You know, they make sense. You know, every single angle you do one is going to lead to destruction. You trust.
You're the doctor man, he said to doctor. to Gata one night. But Gata asked him if this is a cure or a treatment. What I'm saying? The juice is neither a treatment or a cure. Then why are you taking it? Why are you drinking it?
Hey, I'm not lying.
Yeah.
Knowing Skitterberg, he was a man that argue please and looked up the fence. Now, seeing the video with the accent, you know what I want.
I look like they lick him well, brother.
That is not, and I repeat, that is not the producer.
You know what that do,
The producer quick to put up a fight, even there was no fight. Because I put up a fight already, and I put it there. And this is not who I see. So therefore, act right. Something going on.
Yeah, man, you see the say shall we are the saints. You know, and Benjamin know one of them way. We know Benjamin. We live amongst them. Brother, I'm not seeing no fire from our people again, brother. You know? Right? Even in the protest, I don't see no, yo, we not do this. You see me? I don't see that, brother.
You get a piece of 432 million, man.
I mean, they release one picture and say, sick, dog.
Dog? Yeah.
Yes, master.
Man,
But she saw no say I go try that shit they would do too. But guess what? We fear the most side bad man. No matter where you put out, get first thing first, you don't answer to you, cracker. You know, when I answer to you, who is you? You know? You can get away. It's going to tell you, take us to your council, your donors and all of that, and do what? You tell you. Yes, that's it. I do not answer. I'm not going to answer to ignorance. I think that's sin against you, ignorance. You know, when I answer to the queen also, man, you know, we don't answer to nobody. He's the most answer to one. How about Shem, you try? You can lock with scripture. Revelation 2:10. You lock with, you're fine. What else? You're going to kill us? Yeah, what else? Yeah, you're going to touch us? Yeah, what else?
Fear not they don't destroy the body, you can destroy the both body
Good.
and soul in hell.
Yeah, and then what, nigga? You spread some light, and you twist the story, and release some fuckery what we used to do back in the days or whatever. You know, and people hate me in a long time. You know, never like you niggas. And then what? Thou shalt still come down.
Still gonna
What
fuck
you gonna do?
What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, bad boys.
Back in Isaiah 30 and says, and that cover with a covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin.
Yeah, you had sin to sin because people, sinful generation. You, right? And then you have the ultimate one now. Completely detach yourself from the power. And that's what taking MOTB going to do. You first, you change you, whatever them put in this portion, you know. And then you take your first one, your second one, and your third one, and who to tell? Give you 14
When them drink water, it was like a cartoon of a man. Bam 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 and shoot up like a Samsung and shoot up a Bugs Bunny. And them I said, no, it didn't catch me. And he goes, I take some water and drink. Your water out everybody else.
Yeah, like I said, say when God come back,
you go drink that till them leak.
and then the poor people change up themselves like a joke. When God come back in and who you nigga? You great shit.
When you live in that man,
Yeah.
Not even brown, purple, or pink, you know, or some other weird color, yellow. It's not possible. Yeah, it's possible. Serpent juice.
I don't think Christian is.
None of mine. Off with it. Join the fire. Shall be fair. We for the national team.
that walk to go down into Egypt, and have not asked of my mouth to strengthen themselves to the strength of Pharaoh, but to trust in the shadow of Egypt.
Trust in the shadow of Egypt. You know, Egypt is a defense. Society. So-called white man. Like journalists, you know. Well, technology has evolved, and they will find something to protect us against this, you know. No, just like Esau, brother. You know? Why am I side there? Why is it that I cannot say, here what? One deadly virus or true or whatever, you know, here what? I can even have more side.
Yeah.
Because last time I checked, all these so-called Jamaicans are African people, no? Christians, you know? Even the hypocrite, you know?
The scripture says if you're sick, if you're sick, pray to the Lord.
Yeah.
And he will heal you.
Yeah. So what that there?
Yeah.
Right now, YouTube guideline. Oh, anyway, talk against this Crown Royal. And any if you have a prayer, any form of treatment with the most I give it, strike the video. Anything you don't know your audience, that thing, right? They can't do.
Hey.
God, say God create the scientists. You see me? So, you see me? That's how they back. That's how they move around. But
Hey,
it's not a strong part. That's not the way.
God, I want the main thing when these people see YouTube start doing this, then start taking down these videos, man. At then time, they shouldn't have fret. Because guess what? At then time, we are going about the famine of the world. And anytime the famine of the world come, at then time they never start fret.
Then they August start fret.
Yeah.
And no one action now. When the liquor drop, what?
Fishing season over.
It's right now, no more fretting because as the elder said, I mean, you can't find bread, you can't find water. So, the belly full, so no need to worry and fret. And instead of light, instead of internet.
All if Jake never have some Jake could have found.
Yeah, so need to worry. But you see, if you can't find food, you can't find certain things like that, then if you come and want to ask this one, what one?
That way, you see analogy when you play with whatever animal you back it up in one corner, you see me? Jake me in another corner, brother. Jake, every time you reach one corner, Jake gets none of them foot like that. Anytime I want to cheer them back up in that corner, then time they go to the Jake complacent at the moment, brother. Them can still do them wickedness.
Yeah, man, Jake can't get food now.
Yeah, man, I can't find bread to chew.
Yeah, man, them can thief up a party go wine for the next man, woman, and them can promote them guns and them can promote them stupidness. You see me, them can still bang in line and make them money.
Kumanga drop off a tree, said with 2 beer drop.
Yeah.
A beer tree full of water, so 2 banana grow up and tree said we're running to Jake's alright. Still can't have the food.
From that truck, though.
Yeah, so wait till the moment come when all of that lock off. Yeah.
Verse 3 says, therefore shall the strength of fear of your shame, and the trust in the shadow of Egypt be confusion.
That's it, yo. That same thing the way you're trusting, they're going to be your downfall. Yup. And there's no you can just hide that shame will go manifest. Right? You were fucking wrong, and everybody know. Right? I know you're doing that.
You can just jump to verse 12, man, you know.
I jump into verse 12 says, Isaiah 30 verse 12 says, wherefore thus saith the Holy One of Israel, because he despised this word, and trust in oppression and perverseness, and stays thereon, therefore his iniquity shall be to you as a breach ready to fall, swelling up in a high wall, whose breaking cometh suddenly at an instant. Verse 14 says, and he shall break it as the breaking of the potter's vessel that is broken in pieces. He shall not spare, so that there shall not be found in the bursting of it a sherd to take fire from the earth, or to take water withal out of the pit.
No escape and no excuse. There's no more justification for your fuckery. You have to sit down and take the judgment. Alright? That's what's going to come down to. You know? But for the hopeful elect, strive for truth unto death. You know? Verse 1 now, Isaiah 2 verse 10. The devil shall cast some of you in the prison. We're going to lose the job, we're going to get locked up, cancellation, and whatever. Be thou faithful. Revelation 2 verse 10. Be thou faithful unto death. The Lord shall give thee a crown of life. So if you can kill it, you won't get your life back.
A better one.
Better life. Alive.
Yeah, better life.
You know? With that, we'll close him now. Pray to port.
Hashem Yahushua, Hashem Rakakadash.
The one is unto elders and apostles of great no stone. So I want to go through that.
Shalom.